Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get a bomb fire. I'm talking about lit bombshell braid out, okay? So I'm starting off on, well, you should start off on like freshly washed and conditioned hair, but I mean I'm starting from an old wash and go but it'll work either way. Main keys is that you just want it to be like dry enough and thoroughly detangled, okay? Ooh, pom-poms. So I'm sectioning off my hair into two parts, like two big parts and then smaller sections. So I already like parted off one half of my head, and of that side I divide into 3 sections. So I'm working on the first section right now, and I'm using the Camille Rose Naturals Almond Dry Twisting Butter. And I take a little bit on each section and then I thoroughly detangle it. So you don't want to do this dry, first off. I don't want you to think that. I did like dampen my hair like before this because I couldn't find my spray bottle. But make sure the sections are not like heavily damp. Like you need this to be at least 80% dry for it to come out like bomb AF, alright? And then the front section, I always French braid it because I noticed that when you French braid your hair, it comes out more defined than when you just do a regular braid. So if you don't know how to French braid, that's fine because I am just going to be braiding the rest of them like a regular braid. But that just gives it like a looser, or I guess, yeah, a looser pattern. It's not as defined. So French braid equals defined, and then regular braids is like a little less defined. And the reason why I French braid the front sections only is because I want the front to be more defined than the back. Because generally when I'm talking to someone or I'm walking up to someone or I'm just like in the public eye, people tend to look at your face first. I mean, unless they're behind you, but then again, like who cares? But I mean, it still all comes out great. That's just my preference. I just want the front to be like more defined because that's what people see first, is your front generally. So now I'm just braiding the back, and this is just a regular braid. No adding hair or anything, simple, easy. When it gets to the end where I can't really braid anymore because it's getting too thin or fine on my hairs, I just twist the ends and then I twist it around my finger. Also, make sure on each section, again, like don't put too much product because that'll make it too wet. And when detangling, please start from the ends and be gentle. I know it kind of looks rough, but it's just because I sped up the clips. I just sped up the footage, so that's why it looks like that. But I'll show you like how much shed hair or breakage or whatever that I got, and it's not a lot because I was taking my time. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you guys get the gist of it now. What I did to this side, of course, just like math equations, you do to the other side. I mean, I was bad at math, but I definitely got this down packed, okay? So, yeah, I'm just doing the same thing to the other side. For maintenance sake, I don't like to do this every night before I go to bed. So, generally, if you do it right the first day, it should last you all day where you can just put a bonnet on and sleep and wake up the next morning and it still be like how it was the first day on day 1. But if it's not, then how I maintain it is by rebraiding it, and I don't do it every night. But if I do have to rebraid it, instead of doing like 3 braids on each side, I will just braid it into 2 pigtails, or I'll braid it into like 4 braids. So like 1 braid in the front side and then 1 braid in the back on both sides, so it'll be like 4, if that makes sense. Now you just put your scarf on or your bonnet or whatever you choose to lay your hair at night with, girl. You know, tie it up, wrap it up real good. Now I just go to sleep. Night night. The next morning, I just take down my braids. I put a little oil in my hands, and then I take it down. I want to show you guys a comparison between like when it's fully dry, like 100% on the left, and when it's like still a teeny bit wet on the right. So, sucks to say that when I first recorded, it was still a little bit wet. It looked cute still, but when it's still a little bit wet, it comes out like more fluffy, and then on the left side, it's like super defined. So that's just like the biggest difference between the two, but they still come out, you know, bomb. Now once you take down your braids, you just want to like separate a bit, and I only separate like 1 to 2 times because it's going to get like bigger throughout the day. And then I just take my wide tooth comb and I like pick out the roots for more volume. And then lastly, I just style it. So sometimes I like doing space buns in the front and then leaving the rest out. Other times I like the middle part, but most times I like a side part. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Follow me on all my social media. The links will be in the description box down below. I hope you guys have a blessed day. From yours truly to you, I'm Aimee, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!